Sean Davis down the line, or possibly next. I understand they're brothers, they came up together, and they don't want to share the ring with each other because it could possibly affect their brotherhood. Okay, I respect that. But at the end of the day, I said this a few weeks ago, there's no tag teams in boxing, there's no Hardy Boys in boxing. You're out there to prove that you are the best in any division, to prove that you're a pound for pound legitimate star in the sport. That's just how it rolls. But if that's the case, why Shakur and Keyshawn won't fight? Do y'all remember when Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney came up the ranks together, and the amateurs, they grew together in Floyd Mayweather's gym? They grew together as stablemates, as sparring partners. They were very, very close. But the reason why they broke away from each other, jealousy started to play a factor. Both fighters became top tier names in the sport, and their friendship is now broken. They're no longer close. So that's one example. But do you guys also remember the same thing with Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis? They were close. They were on talking terms all the time. They would both reach out to each other. They used to train together. They were both sparring partners. What really separated Gervonta and Shakur? They split up because both of them were ascending as top stars, and they both wanted to prove that they were the best. Well, Shakur wanted to prove he was the best, but he wanted to fight Gervonta, and that friendship is broken. You guys see the pattern here? Why can't the same thing possibly happen between Shakur and Keyshawn, possibly breaking their brotherhood because they both want to be at the top? I'm not saying this fight is a non-possibility at all. Both of them actually want to fight the same opponents. Shakur and Keyshawn really want to fight Gervonta Davis bad. Shakur and Keyshawn both want to fight Devin Haney bad. Both of them want to possibly fight Ryan Garcia. And at some point, both of them wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez. It was Shakur that got the TO first before Keyshawn did. So why not eventually fight each other in the sport of boxing to make one of the biggest fights happen in the sport? And the second time, this is the second time that they are both in the same division in the sport. I can understand if they were in separate divisions, two different worlds, but they both were at 135 together at lightweight. Never fought each other. They're now at 140, the super lightweight division. And it seems like they don't want to fight each other. Shakur is actually the WBO champion. And right now, Keyshawn Davis is the #1 ranked contender for that WBO title. So what's really stopping us from getting one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing? Is it their brotherhood? Is it the fact that they don't want to share the ring together to affect their brotherhood? Because at the end of the day, both of them have the same goals, to be at the top of the mountain, fight the best of the best, but they don't want any smoke with each other. I'm just trying to really put the pieces together, because if you guys just heard everything I said, Shakur and Devin, who were close, Shakur and Gervonta were close, they both split and parted ways. Now they're rivals. Are they both really scared one fight could